The visitor stared at the tapestry in quiet frustration. A thick knot twisted through the center of the silk. "It ruins everything," they whispered. Their fingers tugged gently at the strand, trying to loosen it. But the knot only pulled tighter. A small pair of scissors rested beside the loom. The visitor picked them up slowly. "Maybe it's better to cut it out," they murmured. "Start again." Behind them, a calm voice spoke. "If you cut that knot," Sage said gently, "the entire tapestry will unravel." The visitor paused. Only then did they seem to notice where they were. "Welcome to Sage Hallow's library." Soft lamps glow between the shelves, and the quiet of the night settles gently into the room. Some visitors arrive searching for answers. Others come simply needing a quiet place to think. Tonight, this visitor had found their way to the loom in the corner of the library. The tapestry stretched across the wooden frame, a deep blue silk woven carefully through hundreds of delicate threads. Every line of the pattern was smooth and precise, except for the knot. The visitor looked back at it with quiet frustration. "It doesn't belong there," they said. "It makes the whole thing feel ruined." Sage stepped closer to the loom and studied the threads for a moment. "Look closely," Sage said softly. "There's something here you didn't notice the first time." The visitor leaned forward. At first, they saw what they had seen before. An uneven knot, a mistake in the pattern. But after a moment, their expression changed. "The threads," the visitor said quietly. "They're pulling toward the knot." They leaned even closer. "The threads," the visitor whispered. "They're pulling toward the knot." The strands around the knot held tightly against it, keeping the pattern steady. Without that knot, the surrounding threads would begin to loosen. The visitor slowly lowered the scissors back onto the table. The urge to erase the knot had begun to fade. "I thought it ruined everything," the visitor said softly. Sage shook their head gently. "Some knots are not mistakes in the pattern. They are the places where the threads hold the tightest, where the pattern quietly learns how to stay." The visitor studied the tapestry again. The knot was still there. Still uneven, still impossible to hide. But now it no longer looked like something that had gone wrong. It looked like something the pattern had quietly grown around. For a long moment, neither of them spoke. The loom creaked softly as the silk settled under the tension of the threads. Then Sage said quietly, "Without a few knots, most stories would never hold together." The visitor looked at the tapestry one more time. The knot was still there, still visible, still imperfect. But it no longer felt like something that needed to be erased. It felt like something the story had quietly learned to carry. And the loom remained quietly in the corner of the library as the night continued around it. The knot stayed where it was, not perfect, but holding the pattern together all the same. If you arrived here tonight carrying a few knots of your own, mistakes you wish you could undo, moments that didn't turn out the way you had hoped, you may find that not every knot needs to be cut away. Sometimes the story learns to grow around them. You're always welcome to rest here for a while.